and
things
happy
Blink.
Blink Week.
I was
Happy
gonna
Blink.
say.
I can't believe it's a day away. It's just.
And Newport.
We've been waiting so long.
Newport is all in, and it sounds like the Ovation is all in. So let's talk about what's happening over there.
Well, I mean, Ovation is right there at the entrance to Newport, so we are thrilled to welcome everybody. We will be having a light tunnel activation right on our boardwalk with an amazing view of the downtown Cincinnati skyline and all the Blink things there, so you can see it from afar. You can be turning up and down the lights. Yeah, pretty cool tunnel activation.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, you can walk through it, change the colors.
Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. You can change the colors yourself?
Yes.
By touching?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Blink is all about interaction. It's not about just
is.
viewing, it's about experiencing.
Well, and you're going to get folks who come across that Licking River Bridge right there. And how will you go from, trying to think of the best way to say this, from up on, you're up on like the river walk, you're up on the flood wall. Is there a way to get down to the Ovation, or are you going to stay on street level as you come across the bridge?
You can stay on the street level, or you can park in that park from where BB Riverboats is and come up as well.
Okay,
so that
gotcha.
Riverfront Commons is all along the perimeter, offering easy passage to everything in the Newport zone, from Ovation to the levee, etc. So
you mentioned parking there, and one of the things that I wanted to ask you about is you can reserve parking?
Yes, at Ovation you can reserve parking and prepay it, so you know you've got a spot. Newport on the Levee's got it as well, so
that is key.
Great parking options, great food and drink options, and just the experience. There's public art throughout. We've got multiple murals that are being lit up. There'll be projection mapping on one before the Afterglow on Saturday night.
Well, since you brought it up, let us talk about this Afterglow a little bit. What's going on with that?
Well, that is a cool jive of music with an internationally renowned DJ.
Love it.
And then the Blink effects, which you just have to check it out and experience. I mean, everything's new.
How late does Afterglow go on that?
Well, doors open at 10, and well, you want to be a late owl, late night owl. It'll
just
go
kind of keeps
some hours after that, but it's all about doing Blink and then the Afterglow.
And that one is only on Saturday night. The rest you can see, all the other installations and the hospitality, being able to come there, that's every night, right?
That is correct, all 4 nights. So that gives you the opportunity to check out all the zones, Newport, Cincinnati, Covington, all of them. It's a fascinating experience.
Why did Ovation, being such a new venue to the area, just generally speaking, why was it so important to get connected to an event like Blink? Not just participating, but I would imagine just get people in the door and showing what Ovation's all about.
Well, Ovation is really for everybody. We built this development with the idea of connecting to the community, to the river, to everyone. So what better way to showcase Ovation than through this amazing light and public art festival? It is the nation's largest.
It is.
Right.
Let's show off Ovation during it, right?
Well, and I think one of the nice things, like you said, too, is since Newport is involved for the first time this year, and we were just telling you about how much we walked last time, because you have to. What a nice way to be able to, if you're crossing from Newport going into Cincinnati or vice versa, to be able to make a stop at Ovation and be able to, go in and get some food. Tell us about some of the things that you'll be offering inside.
Oh, yeah. Well, West 6 Brewery is going to be on site.
Nice.
A nice Kentucky distilled brew with quite a few offerings. And we'll have some other food trucks there just to make it an easy, and restrooms.
Oh,
that is so
Lord
important.
mercy.
They have parking reserved. You can reserve your parking. They have restrooms. They have food. They have drinks. I mean, you got to go.
Because sometimes a porta potty will get you done in a pinch, but sometimes it's nice to have somewhere else.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Especially when you have kids too.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be bringing kids down. A nice place to go.
And really, the boardwalk is going to be an amazing place to watch the drone show too.
Oh,
That's
yes.
nightly. Every
sure.
night, 8 to 10. You can see that from Covington. You can see it from Cincinnati, and you can see it from Newport.
What's the vibe of other business owners, leaders, just generally in Newport, who you've had a chance to talk to about Newport participating this go-round for Blake?
Everybody has been so excited, putting out the full welcome mat.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go down Monmouth Street and experience Blink in a Newport way. Of course, the levee has got plenty of activations going. So really, as a community, we've been working together because we want everybody to come to Newport.
I'm so excited. I remember this one from last year, so I'm excited to see all the new installations. And even from Newport, you might be able to see part of the parade this year. I mean, if you want to go to the parade and see it close up, you'd obviously have to be along Mering Way. But I love the fact that they're doing it along Mering Way, so you can kind of see it, just like the drone show, from different spots across the city. And do you really feel like this is kind of bringing sometimes there's Kentucky people and Ohio people, and they don't like to cross.
John Lomax used to say the river is wide.
Yeah, they don't like to cross the bridges.
But now the river is connecting it all through laser
Isn't that something?
experiences, views. The Chamber's done an amazing job creating a regional experience. It's not just for one piece of that pie, it's for everybody.
So for folks who maybe have not been over into Newport lately, what would your best advice be in terms of that area around Ovation? And what I'm saying specifically is if you haven't been over there, I want you to mentally prepare yourself
for roundabouts,
because not everybody handles roundabouts very well, and I know you've at least got one of those. But what's sort of your advice about how that area has changed?
It really has. It's really been transformational for everybody in terms of taking advantage of the river, taking advantage of the really eclectic, wonderful city of Newport and all those business offerings. So the changes have just been bringing it together so people can enjoy and connect their experiences. We are all about working together, offering people the opportunity to come see us, but then see the rest of Newport. And so it's about experiencing.
Yeah, and I'm sure the installations will be all through Newport, and the Blink folks have done an amazing job of making that interactive map. But there's going to be places who are probably staying open a little later to get, places to eat, places to get a beverage. Do you have any recommendations there, or just is there a place where people can go and kind of find any great spots to eat? Or
absolutely. I mean, we will have places. The Levee has places. The Levee is doing Newport on the Levee is doing one of those quiet disco things.
Right. Yes. We just talked about that. Yeah.
There's all sorts of experiences. So I think it's about exploration.
Yeah.
Have a drink at Ovation first,
right? And just move about and see it, experience it, take in the moment. Don't be in a rush to get anywhere, so you can take in it all.
One of the things that you mentioned about it being transformational that I like so much is just how walkable it feels like Newport is now, which is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Especially on such a busy night getting ready for tomorrow. So we appreciate it.
Everybody come enjoy.
Go down and see them at Ovation. It sounds like it's going to be the perfect place to visit during the Blink.
Kick your feet up for a while.
Yeah, and go have a party on Saturday.
Hey there. Yeah, you could stop watching right now, but let's be honest, you don't want to do that. Hit the links or click subscribe to see more amazing content from all of us here at Local 12.